Hello, I'm Paddy from creativemedia.org.uk and I've just fixed my printer, which I'm rather pleased about. My printer wasn't feeding paper. It kind of clicked and clicked and clicked away and it just didn't suck the paper in, either through the manual feed or through the paper cartridge. Now I've heard before that the rubber on these can get a bit perished and is no longer sticky enough or thick enough to pull the paper. And you might find this on your printer as well. Sometimes there's some little rollers you can just rotate around because they've become a bit misshapen and kind of hardened by just being so old. That will sometimes solve it, but this looks a bit different. This particular printer is a Brother HL-5150, and thankfully Brother have made it rather easy to fix. No tools involved at all this time. So this little piece here bends out very slightly and turns around, and this comes out. Then I can slide out this whole roller with a little bit of effort. There we go. So that's come out. And I don't know if you can see in the focus there that this is quite perished. Let's take the ends off, put them aside, and remember which way round they went. Now I had the idea, if this rubber's bad on this side, it's probably not bad on the inside. So I'm going to try and pull this off and actually turn it inside out. I did this earlier actually by peeling this back and kind of pushing down on a hard surface, but I'll do this off camera. Right. Time passes and I have removed this. Now I'm just going to turn this inside out like so. Be careful not to rip it. On the inside it's lovely and shiny and not perished. So I can put that back on my roller. There we go, so that's lovely and shiny. Now just a matter of putting it back in. So we put these back on like that. And the other side as well. And you may notice inside here there's a little piece across there, and that locks on to the shaft here, which actually turns this thing round from an electric motor. So we need to put this in this end first and then into the shaft and then rotate it slightly until it pushes into the bit it's locked to. And now I can't actually turn this round because it is locked to the shaft. That's what I want. Lastly, this piece goes in to stop it getting loose. This has got a little tab on it which goes through a slot on there. Turn around. Yeah, that's through the. If you saw that go through, that goes through there, and then this rotates around, and this slightly sprung clip goes into a notch, and that's all done. That's in solid. And does this work? Yes. I've just repeated the fix, so I've tested this already, and it wouldn't feed paper at all before I did this, and now I have done it. It's printed very nicely. I hope that idea helps you fix your printer. It's specific to these Brother HL printers, but you may find your printer has a very similar mechanism. Happy fixing!